emotional damage.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. We're going to play some Sonic Riders Zero Gravity this week, because that's what you voted for. I apologize for the lack of a stream yesterday. For those of you not in the know, my car has died. So I needed to get that taken care of. It's a long story. But yeah, I unfortunately had to take care of that, so yesterday's stream had to take the kibosh, but today I'm not gonna let that ruin anything. We're gonna have some fun. Welcome in Great Waluigi and Ultimate Spider Plush. Great Waluigi was saying that one does not simply reference this song without mentioning its investment in Brent's SA2 versus Twitch streams. Yes, Brent Zone is a great guy, and he has had plenty of various escapades racing against himself in Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. With that being said, I think I'm gonna hit some buttons. Let's move Obus over here. The Obus! And that button. And okay, let's kill that. Switch to game view. And hit a button, because right now I have the wrong... This is the wrong capture. Okay, cool.
When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade.
Make life take the lemons back. I have a feeling I know who triggered that command without even being able to look at the chat. I bet you that was Ultimate Spider Plush, which it was. I love that command. Let's see here. Tune some audio in. Make sure that the beautiful Wii music isn't getting overpowered by me, which it sounds like it might be, but we'll deal with that in a second. Okay, definitely not. Definitely need to turn that way back down. This was the wrong room. Yes, it was, Waluigi. Yes, it was. Come on. I'm not even gonna use the Wiimote, so chill the frick out.
Sega.
I'm gonna be using the GameCube controller, because why would I use the Wiimote when I can use a controller? Let's see here. Keep turning that down. Right about there should be fine. Let me know how the audio sounds. I'm gonna keep this about here. I think that should be fine. Let's try 29. 29 decibels lower than usual. And I'm 10 decibels lower than usual. Thanks for the, support there, Waluigi. Yes, this does look like a movie trailer. Blur Studios, aka Marza Animation Planet, did this. And they do an amazing job. Great Waluigi says, I do have this game in my possession, but no longer have a Wii to play it on. I sucked at it, if I recall, because the tutorial was a struggle. Yeah, my initial playthrough of this game was not very good. I'm not sure how my second playthrough is gonna go, but we'll find out, because that's what we're here for, so. But yeah, the opening cutscenes and stuff are very well done. I have a feeling we're gonna watch this cutscene twice, now that I think about it, because this, right now, it doesn't have, subtitles on. I'm actually gonna skip this, because I think it will play again. If I'm wrong, then I'll just reboot the game. Alright, let's delete save file number 2 and start over. My name, for those of you who are not aware, is Dylan. Y L I N. Okay. Okay, that's all the save data I've got. I've got to switch to GameCube controller. So that's what I'm using as a GameCube controller. Cool! Okay. Back. Game stop! Never got into the main game, as I was wanting to go through the tutorial before I got into the game. Never got to see the cutscenes until watching Snapcube's real-time fandom of Riders. Well, then this will probably be your first time seeing the true cutscenes. I hope that you enjoy it. I'm not very good at this game. I don't remember a lot of it, but, I'm gonna try. Let's... Actually, speaking of tutorials, I should probably do that, huh? Let me set my deaths. Because we're gonna die, probably a couple times. Start! Dash! Okay, this is simple enough. I know how this works. Hello, Lucky Tails! How are you doing today? I hope you're all doing well. How is everybody doing, I guess I should say. Not just, Lucky Tails. I don't want to leave anybody out. Go, 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 go. Go, go, and I'm dead.
Gotta try hard.
Big oof. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. We're gonna play some Sonic Riders Zero Gravity today. That's the plan. And I'm gonna suck at it.
Gotta try harder.
Ah, yeah, I've already died twice. And I haven't even started the game proper. I'm great. Also, not singing. I don't remember singing, but that doesn't mean I didn't do it. Okay, cool. Trick! Doing great. Good to hear it. How about you, Great Waluigi and Ultimate Star Plush? How are you guys doing today? I know the trick system is different here, but I don't remember how. Press A in the trick zone. When you do a trick, you'll gain grab points. Try to time your tricks just right. Spider Plus just woke up. Well, I hope your day goes well then. Alright, so I'm starting to get the idea here. All figured out. Chocolate cake is the mode of food that Lucky Tails is choosing today. Fair enough. Well, I died twice more. I'm gonna die a lot. Doing alright, PC is not letting you watch a stream without going through a huge buffer of it trying to stay connected to the internet. Oh no! I remember you were telling me that you were having some connectivity issues. I hope you can get that looked at and taken care of, because that's no good. Buffering is a pain in the neck. That's a little morbid. Good God, Lucky Tails. Remedy! Like, you're not wrong, but just dying. Let me make sure that the command system is going up here. Cool. Begin competition. Hey there, Kimosabe. My day is going alright. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Gravity! Who needs it, right? You didn't miss much. We're still in the tutorial, Kimosabe, so, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, you didn't miss much, just the tutorial. Yeah, basically watching streams on my phone to keep up, continue giving love and support to you amazing lot. Well, thank you so much, Great Waluigi, that means a lot. And as I said, I do hope that you can get that fixed pretty soon. Because that's, I'm sure not that wonderful. Bop. Bop. Gravity dive! Sweet! First try! Let me turn that back down a little bit. I'm still trying to get used to having full volume control. So do let me know how it sounds. I should be louder than the game, but not alarmingly so. It doesn't help that my voice is all over the place today. Because usually I'm... Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. So I'm about 5 decibels higher than the main game. But yeah, let me know how it sounds, if I need to turn things up, if I need to turn the game up, turn me down, that sort of stuff, let me know. Because I know my voice is annoying and loud, and... Not while you're here! In all cases! Whee! Gear change! But yeah, I hope, hello, Kimo. Yes, I already said hello to you, but I'm gonna say hello again! But yeah. Hope everybody's doing well. I already said that. Sorry, I'm trying to collect my thoughts here. Okay, that's all the gear change I've got. I've got to cross the finish line in 2, 1, 0. Just made it. Hands on. Cool. I remember most of this. That's a good thing. So we should be through the tutorial relatively quickly. Hopefully. That'll be the hope.
Ready?
Go!
Sweet.
Meteor Burst, absolutely a required thing. It is a freaking nice move. Nice moves!
Ready?
Go! Yes, this is the tutorial, Kimosabe, because I haven't played this game in a year and a half. So I want to remind myself how to do everything. So that's why I said you haven't missed anything, because we haven't even started the story proper yet. Oh, I remember this. Oh. First try? You what? Welcome in, Aurora the Hedgehog. How are you doing today? We're playing some Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. I'm going through the tutorial just to make sure I know what the fuck I'm doing, but welcome in. Should be starting the main game any moment now. Bonk. Yeah, I've had so much issue with that move before. Now it's just coming naturally. Brilliant. Abso-freaking-lutely brilliant. Love to see it. But yes, welcome in. I don't recognize the name. That might just be because my memory sucks. But two things. One, I have commands, one of which is about my memory being shit. And the other, welcome in. My name's Dylan Bradley. What you see is what you get. Just IT guy who loves Tails. Yeah. I hope you have a good time. Oh, crap. But yeah, if you're wondering about my commands, all you gotta do is type exclamation point commands. Remember, all of my commands start with an exclamation point. That's how you let the command system know, hey you, pay attention. Bonk. I'm grinding a rail.
Sweet.
And yes, Lucky Tails is liking to call our death counter this stream the moldy cake counter. Bike and wheel. Knuckles. Punch! 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 Alright, cool. This is easy. He says fucking it up. Ah, yeah. I messed that right up. I've already died 5 times and we haven't even started the game proper yet. Good God. There we go. Ride. Oh, okay. It's my boy! Take that, sign! I just ran directly into that sign. And I'm gonna do it again. Just because I can. When Vinny did the tutorial with Vector, he had a hard time. Yeah. As for me, I'm done with the tutorial. I'm done. Time for the story proper! We get to see these beautiful cutscenes again. Thank you to Blur Studios. They look gorgeous, even several years later. Tire. Tire, 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 tire. We're all hearing it. Or at least I'm hearing it. Whoa, Zap!
Robots made by the leading security company, Mediotech.
Okay, the sign said Meteor Tech, so is it Mediotech or Meteor Tech?
National Security Organization, GUN, has begun to investigate the event. Mediotech has not yet issued a formal
Is this the meteor that fell last night?
Yeah, the sound of the impact woke me from my sleep, and I found it outside. We'll be at Megalo Station shortly. What should we do, Sonic?
That elevator! What's up with them?
Are they the ones from the news?
Watch out! Brace yourself!
The chocolate cake is getting moldy, stopping getting it moldy with these deaths. Are you telling me to die more to get it?
Is this the stone's power?
I'm afraid I don't really follow you there, Lemon Tails. It's the future! Says they're in the future, says alternate Spire Plush. Fair enough. I need to evade the robot assault in Megalo Station! Gravity! Oh. Woo! That was a little close for comfort. That was a really nice trick, actually. S-rank! Womp. Oh, watch my ear. Gear change.
Ready?
Dive! I love the music in this game. It's such a jam. Oh, I'm gonna hit the wall. Damn it! Come on, go, 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 go. I don't have time. I'm out of time. I can't see very well. That was a power down rather than a power up. Uh-oh. I just went powered down. Oh. Wrong button, dumbass. Okay, I'm grinding now. Okay, cool. Cool! Let's take a shortcut here. Oh, stop making it moldy. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I didn't understand that. That wasn't necessarily proper English. So I was just like, I don't know what you're trying to get me to do here, Lucky Tails, but... Final lap! I think I've won. Which is a good thing. Let's abuse some gravity points. Come on! Oh, another power down? Give me a break. Give me a big fat break. No, it's fine. It's okay. Trust me, I've done a lot of stupid stuff over the years. I can usually put it back together, but that was just one of those cases where I'm just like, I have no idea. Next! That was amazing, says Aurora. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly.
They don't give a guy a break, huh?
We can't just stand around here.
Right.
Whoa! Guess who?
Amy, what are you doing here?
Mated lovers are always drawn together, silly.
Amy?
Okay, you got me. I was running away from those robots. I was so scared.
Hey!
What's that? The cause of all my troubles.
A tire!
Stupid robots came after me. So that's it. Those things must be after this stone.
Guess that settles it then. The key to solving this mystery is Mediotech.
Hey, Sonic, we got company.
Okay. Here we go!
Oh, good. Well, I don't know. Because the game proper shouldn't give me that much of an issue, but I'm going to regret saying that. So I'm just going to stick with I don't know how many times I'm going to die, and therefore how moldy that fictitious cake is going to get. Oh, crap. That's going to hurt. Okay. Come on. Whee! Alright, I'm in third. B! B for best boy! Because Tails is the best boy. Come on. Alright, let's fly. Yeah, probably will. What do you mean? Oh, I need to unlock it first. Well, it's gonna get moldy right now.
I'll do my best.
Soon's an understatement. Soon is the world's biggest understatement. Lucky Tails, I died like immediately after you said that. Not that you could have known, but that was just hilarious timing. Hey. S. As you can see, Tails did that trick quite well. I just got a bomb. Bombs? You want it? You got it! Oh, I just blew myself up. Blows up! Come on. It's a little bit of turbulence there. That's gonna help me. Meow? Woo! Oh, Tails can abso-freaking-lutely be cute. What are you talking about, Lucky? Tails? Tails is adorable. All the time, basically. So, yeah. Can Tails be cute? I'm sorry to make fun of you there, but that's one of those things like saying Sonic is fast. Like, duh. I love my little fox boy. Alright, let's go. Air ride. Alright, I'm in second place right now. I can't see. The sun is in my eyes. Oh, yeah, I can't see a damn thing. Yeah, and either way, I would have just been picking on you. Like, I don't seriously mean, like, how dare you? Like, I'm all about talking about random stuff, so. And it's a fair enough question, like, hey, you think Tails is cute? Yeah. Yeah, I do. So, I apologize, it didn't seem rhetorical, but rhetorical questions always get me in trouble because it's like, don't ask a question if you don't want an answer to it. Like, what's the point? Whee! Rings! And there's that. 2, 3, 4! Whee! Okay. Thank you so much for subscribing, Aurora the Hedgehog. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your time here. As I said, my name's Dylan. What you see is what you get. Just an IT guy who loves Tails. We usually do Sonic stuff over here, but I'm starting to branch out a little bit on that. Oh. Take that, wall. It's a good job I had a decent lead there, because otherwise I would have been completely screwed over. Okay, cool. Yes! First place! Oh, Sonic and the Fallen Star is beautiful. I should do a Tails run of Sonic and Fallen Star. That might be what I do next week. Aw, well thank you, Aurora. I appreciate you stopping by and checking me out, and I'm glad that you're having a good time.
Looks like we need to watch our step.
Dying!
What?
His blue shoes make him pop, says Lucky Tails. Yeah.
It's been a while.
I don't know, I go back and forth on red shoes or blue shoes for Tails. They both look nice. Ultimate Sire Push. Dang! Yeah.
We're here to settle the score from last time.
Anytime. Babylon rogues.
Cut it out.
The Duolingo bird!
Hand over the Ark of the Cosmos.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Not after swiping the Ark of the Cosmos right out of our hands. Hey, hold up a minute. Girls hate guys who rush them, Jet. Rush? Ha! I'm the fastest thing in the universe. And today, I'm gonna prove it. Ha!
Yeah, blue does have a nice contrast, but red is just... I don't know. As I said, both look good. It's one of those cases where both is very much a valid answer, and that's my answer. Is, why not both? Again, another track that absolutely slaps. I apologize if I hum along to it a little bit. It's inevitable. Eh. Okay, that's not a horrible start. Could have been much worse. I thought it was going to be much worse than it was. Sweet! Perfect trick! That's a perfect trick. I love to see it. Go! Oh, trust me, Lucky Tails. This game is definitely one to get me, oops. Oh, crap. Come on, go, 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 go. I can't, I'm gonna take the L there.
Don't get in my way!
Don't get in my way! Alright, another decent start. Go! Okay, watch my grab bar, but I think I'm okay. Okay. I need to just go for it, because I need to just get some rings. Max speed up. Yeah, I'm sure if you have 7 moldy cakes, then that'd be pretty unfortunate. That bakery needs to get a new freezer or something. Come on, go. Out of my way! Gah! And soup. This is the first lap. Alright, I need rings. I need like 50 of them. Another perfect trick! Beautiful! Gear changing into the bike. Gotta love it. I'm actually doing really well at this, knock on wood. I have no idea how I'm doing this well, but I'm not gonna question it. Let's just build grab points there. And I'm gonna eat the wall, but that's okay. Yo! That's a little bit of a bad trick, that's fine. Hey, ring. Oh, there's a shortcut there I missed. It's okay, I don't really need it. Alright, into the third gear. Yeah! Come on! Let's go, Knuckles! Alright, final lap. So I have a question for you, Aurora, being that you're, new around here. I do wonder, who is your favorite Sonic character? For me, if you haven't figured it out by now, my favorite character is Miles Tails Prower. He's just an adorable little floof boy, and he reminds me a lot of myself with his backstory. And just the fact that he's a geek trying to fit in the whole... So, I love him. But I am wondering, who's your favorite character? You know, whether it be a character that you just really identify with, a character whose backstory you really love, you know, anything like that. I'm not judgmental. Take that! As if I needed a bigger lead, I just got that shortcut. No contest is right, Knuckles. 108! That's a good time. That's actually a really good time. New mission! And into the cutscene. But yeah, let me know, Aurora, if you don't mind. I'm just curious. Gravity!
EM algorithm. Maximum value. Access mother computer. Mother computer.
Get a now of all times! Huh?
And...
What went flying just now?
Eggman!
Do I look like a ball to you?
Yes!
Eggman, what are you doing here?
What do you mean? I own this company!
What?
No twist, we
So you're
all
the
saw
ringleader
coming!
behind this one too, Eggman?
Ringleader? What the devil are you babbling about?
Come on, cut the act. I'm talking about the global robot rampage.
You must be joking. That's been quite a headache for me as well.
Like we'll believe anything you say.
Calm down! We go way back, don't we? I'll let you in on something. Not even I know why they've gone amok, but they appear to be following a leader.
A leader? Well, I guess for now we'll buy that Eggman isn't involved.
For no good reason, because we really can't trust him.
That has nothing to do with the robots that attacked us.
Where did you get
Hey
that?
there, Dylan JB sees it all. How are you doing today? We're playing some Sonic Rider Zero
So
G.
you were holding out on us, Eggman.
Spill everything you know. Now!
No!
Very well, I'll tell you. All robot activity within my facility is normally controlled by the mother computer.
Huh?
Core of the
Oh.
Mediotech network. It was supposed to
We'll
be
see
the
how
perfect
many,
computer.
How many deaths I hit.
But as of a few days ago, I've been
What do you mean
unable
with
to control
garbled
it
sound?
remotely.
Is my sound mixing wrong or something?
The power unit within the mother computer is a
Because,
stone
or
idea
this
for the
cutscene
one
does have a
model
little
thing.
bit of a garbled sound, yeah.
According to my analysis, that stone
That's probably what you're talking about, is the computer noises in the game do make it a little garbled. Something sounds off. Okay.
In any
Let me listen
It
in,
appears that somehow the robot's leader also contains a
because
stone
I might be able to
similar
fix
to the one in the mother
that.
computer.
Let me see.
What?
Let's see. Hit this
If
button.
my deductions are correct, the robot's leader is using the world's robots in an attempt to collect these strange stones from around the globe.
But why do they need the stones?
That even I don't know.
They're drawn to one another.
What?
Alright, so it's just doing something. The game's gonna... Well, that would be what sounded off. Watch out, you're gonna crash! Basically.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Sorry about that. So that'd be what was wrong. My Streamlabs was just, not having it, apparently. Fair enough. Let's get everything back pulled up. So thank you for letting me know. I think that was just OBS starting to die. So it should sound better now. Because it did send me to me too. It could also be YouTube. I can't. Come on. Go. Let me know how that sounds, Dylan. If it doesn't fix it, I will try some other buttons to push. I forget that you have to run manually with that. Let me actually listen back to it for a second, now that I think about it. Okay, that's sounding much better. As I said, thank you for letting me know. Sometimes OBS is just like, no, I don't feel like working. That might cost me this race, though. Thanks, Streamlabs, or OBS. I don't use Streamlabs anymore. I don't like this power-up. I really don't like this power-up. And that's all it's giving me. Yeah, how are you doing, Dylan? I hope you are well. We're just playing some Sonic Riders Zero Gravity here. Oh, I was meant to do a trick there. Oh well. Let's take the shortcut here. Bad RNG luck. Big oof. There we go. Alright. Gravity point gauge up. That's gonna be helpful. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Any card game, really, is just a game of luck. Sometimes you get a really bad hand. And taking the lower path, that's fine. You bricked on one yesterday. Oh no. So badly. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Even the most skilled players always will have one or two hands that... There's nothing you can do about it, really. It's just such a bad hand that even a pro can't make it happen. I need to put my Reese's out of reach because I'm chowing down on some Reese's cups and I need to stop doing that.
Took you long enough. What happened here? Don't ask me. First it comes flying at me full tilt and then it just...
Yeah, sometimes the luck just isn't there.
Wait, does that mean...
What is it, Tails?
Sorry, I need to think it through a little more first.
Hey, where's that meathead store?
He grabbed something out of this robot and hightailed it out of here.
As opposed to low-tailing it out of here.
So does this mean the rampaging robots will all cool it?
I don't think it's that.
No!
If Eggman started all this by putting that stone in his mother computer...
He got stoned!
So we were-
Eggman got stoned!
Where's that?
I had to make that joke.
Wait, I remember Storm saying something weird about the thing he took from that robot matching something they found someplace else. Well, oh, where was it he said? Giga, something like that. Wait, Gigan.
The Gigan rocks.
The Gigan Rocks!
What you said.
Ah, yeah! The Gigan
It's
Rocks!
a pretty famous ruin among us treasure hunters.
Also had another round where I had a bad starter, but luckily had a consistency card to help it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can come back from it, sometimes you can't.
Sonic, let's head to the Gigan Rocks right away. We might find a clue about these stones.
Like, some of my best hands have had... are... Blah, 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 blah. Some of my best games start with shitty starting hands, and there's, like, one card that's like, oh, okay, you can actually make this
Yeah.
playable to last you until you can get the good shit. Because I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't anymore. I kind of fell out of it. I do play Magic the Gathering, though. Which is kind of similar, but not the same. The sacred chalice. It's the sacred text. Oh, Kimosabe. I don't know if you're still around, but your requested commands are in. Both emotional damage and the other one that I can't remember off the top of my head are both there. If you issue exclamation mark commands, you can see all the commands I have, which will include those. I put those in for you, so they should all be there. Hopefully they'll work. Is it? Yes, the soundtrack absolutely slaps, Kimosabe. But yeah, I did serve your requests as far as commands go. Because I'd meant to do that, but... Did I not put them in the command list? For the love of all, I'm in dumbass. That's my problem. Oh, damage is there, and then what was the... Oh, nice. Yeah, I did put them there. Okay, I'm not a dumbass. Yeah, damage and noise are the ones you asked for. If it decides to let it. Come on.
Emotional damage.
There it goes. It just took a minute. Sorry.
No!
Nice.
Noise triggers both no and noise. I forgot that it'd do that. No! Noise.
No!
I'll have to fix that later, but for now I'm gonna keep it for the shits and giggles of it. You! What? I can't... I don't know where I just wound up or how I even did that, but I'm still alive. Staying alive. I have no idea how I pulled that off. Go. So, they're there. They might not work properly, but they're there. Oh, poo. I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Out of my way! Door! Who needs doors when you've got fists? Whee! There we go. Beautiful. Alright. I think I've got this. Especially now that I've got all 3 power-ups, I'm fine. Yeah! That's beautiful. I've almost caught up with last place. I'm within, I might be able to lap last place if I'm careful about this. Nope. I'm just gonna barely miss that opportunity. Oh. Oh well.
No!
Yeah!
Nice.
There it goes.
Was there an earthquake in here?
It's
What's wrong, Knuckles?
The legends say the star shard is supposed to be in this chalice. Did it roll off somewhere in the quake?
Hey, Tails.
Yes, no deaths. First try.
The divine wings. Divine wings?
Yes.
Yes, the legendary bird that the gods rode through the heavens. Knuckles, see if you can read this inscription.
Of course I can. Because I'm not as dumb as I look.
The divine wings, straddler of stars.
I don't know why I would voice that as Sonic, but sure.
Fall to the ground. The plumes become as stars returning to this land. We, the children of Babylon.
Hey,
Babylon? Like I'm babbling on right now?
Stones.
We still don't
They've
know.
got a lot of
Could the
stones.
stones those robots are after be the plumes written about here? The divine wings, straddler of stars. Could they be power units used to operate some starship?
so this divine wings thing is...
Right. Babylon Guardian.
Ooh, lore.
Jet! Eggman!
The eat command being used. If you are eating, I hope you enjoy whatever you're having,
Knuckles,
Spider
what
Plush.
does the rest of the inscription say?
Huh? Oh, right. We, the children of Babylon,
See a one star here,
and another within
and
the
the
great
scar, formed in heaven's fall.
until the time of the divine wings rising.
The Great Scar?
Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more!
Lying in the
Order
east
now and you
earth,
can get
being read
2 Knuckles reading and inscriptions.
Jet, we're headed east.
Only 99 more rings for shipping and handling.
Meteorite struck ground. That must be where Eggman
Kimosabe was saying there's a song called Babylon by Scars on
Which
Broadway.
means the
Ooh,
mother computer-
interesting.
He's probably
Well,
waiting
I
there
hope-
too.
All
I have
right,
never heard of
time
it,
to
so
go catch
if
up.
you like that song, all the credit to you, but I've never even heard of it before, admittedly.
Ha!
I might have to look that up later.
Where's Eggman?
In there!
They call it the Crimson Tower. It's Meteotech's signal tower. Command sent out here relayed through facilities across the world to control the robots. In other words, you're looking at Meteotech's brain.
Big brain!
The arcs of the cosmos.
It's a big brain moment!
What's he up to this time?
He's probably planning to use the stone's power to issue an order to all the world's robots from this tower. Sooner or later, he was planning to set the robots rampaging. That was probably his reason for forming Meteotech in the first place.
Who knows,
Eggman
Amy?
Project again, huh? He never gives up, does he?
No! He hasn't given up
Looks like he
in,
got stormed the place.
in 31 years! Almost 32!
I was just sitting around here twiddling my thumbs. Sonic the Hedgehog. I follow you. Sorry to keep you waiting. First one to nab Eggman gets all of the arcs of the cosmos. And the title of fastest creature in the universe. Huh.
Sounds like fun to me!
Let's get started.
Check them out later. Scars on Broadway has a few bangers, in my opinion. Will do, Kimosabe. Thanks for the suggestion. Thank you muchly for the suggestion. But first, I gotta defeat Jet.
All right, bring it on.
It's a race to the finish! Like every other race.
See ya.
Blah, 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 blah. Inevitably tripping over my tongue here, folks.
Woo.
Good heavens. I thank you all for tuning in to this, whatever the frick it is. I don't even know what it is sometimes. I'm gonna be directly honest with you. It's just like, Dylan is going live and showing off to presently 6 people that he is a dumb fuck. Let's just make that skip right there. Thank you, Dizzy Dennis, for teaching me and Vindo how to do that. That's how I know that is friend of the channel, Dizzy Dennis. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It's okay. Yep, let's actually die proper. Ah, yeah! I died again! I've died a lot! It's a pretty usual thing for me to do. They're kind of similar to System of a Down in a way. The best way I can describe them. I'm gonna have to read that again. They're kind of similar to System of a Down in a way. That's the best way I can describe them. I don't know that artist either, if that's like an artist's name. So that's why I'm kind of like... But nonetheless, I will check them out. Let's do this skip again. Get a little bit of leeway here. Get some rings. Alright, cool. Hey! I got a AA battery! Fuck! Come on! You got this, Sonic! Don't make a fool out of yourself. Or do. That's also an option. I hit the wrong button. I meant to retry, I quit out. It's the same result. It just means I have to skip a couple cutscenes and wait for it to load back in. Apologies there, folks. Sometimes I'm a dumbass.
All right, bring it on.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. As I said, this bakery really, of yours, really needs to get some better refrigeration systems or something. Yoink! Oh, crap! That's gonna hurt. Okay, let's skip a little bit. I can still recover this. I got the power. I just have to believe. All right, gear change. First gear change into second gear. Shield! A very useful thing. Alright, into lap 2 actually in first place here. I could have used the skip there, but I didn't. It's okay. I don't have grind yet. That's gonna be a little close for comfort, but that's okay. Alright, use the skip here. I apologize if I'm not very chatty, I'm just very much having to focus. Gear change. Into grind. Alright, into the second gear proper. Alright, go. Go, 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 go. Come on, Sonic. You got this. Fastest thing alive. You can't even win a race. I don't know why my brain just instantly goes to Shadow there. Hell if I know. Oh, that didn't work. You're supposed to be able to jump off of those, but... Oh, crap! I did that wrong, and that's gonna cost me. You what? Dizzy Dennis! If you're out there, how the fuck do I pull that off again? Because you taught me how to do it, but I don't remember how. But how? It's okay. I can come back from this. That was just funny. I was just like, I'm gonna be cool and do this really neat thing that I saw Dennis do once. No! No, I'm not! I'm gonna just make a complete fool of myself. Alright, cool. As I said, I'm still okay. It just would have been really nice to have that skip. Alright, come on, go. Ready? Sweet! I still kicked Jet's ass. That's all I really needed to do. Ah, yeah! I got here first! Bye-bye! This is the master unit.
System error detected. All commands cancelled.
My Eggman land plans are in ruins after all these
It's
years.
the Eggman!
Eggman, you're through. Huh?
A trap! What have you
I am-
done, Eggman?
I'm Dr. Evo Robotnik, the greatest genius in the world!
The resonance from all 5 power units must have called it down.
The
Interesting.
legends were right. Here. Hey, we haven't settled anything yet. Turning tail and running away, Sonic.
I'm not interested!
Wait,
Deal with your shit first!
waiting. See you at the World Grand Prix.
Alright, so that's the hero story. The Babylon story is a continuation, so we will obviously be doing that next. But first, we've got to go through the credits. Yeah, the Babylon story is honestly more interesting than the hero story here. It has a lot more of the lore of what the hell's going on. Because all we really know right now is that there's these weird things called the Arcs of the Cosmos that allow us to defy gravity. There's 5 of them, of which 2 are the master units. And they seem to have been used to power Babylon Garden at some point. Past there, we really know fuck all about what's going on right now, other than we're racing. And fighting through gravity! Of course. I'm hoping I don't get copy strikes for Ungravitify. I should have thought about that, but whatever. I don't care. YouTube, if you want to copy strike me for Ungravitify, go for it. I couldn't care less, 'cause all you're gonna do is steal ads. I don't get the ad revenue.
No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me!
No copyright law in the universe is gonna stop me! Nice use of that command, Fire Clash. I think I'm fine because it's derivative content, but Ride Through Gravity is a good song. Hello, Kuba PL 2004 Studios Brimskowski. Is it okay if I just call you Kuba? Greetings from Poland. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. We're playing some Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. We just finished the Heroes story, and we'll be moving on to the Babylon story. So welcome in. They were saying Poland rules. Oh, I'm glad you like it over in Poland. I, for one, am over here in the United States of America. Eastern coast, so north it's basically Canada. Great Wall GG says, no copyright law in the universe is gonna stop memes. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing, Kuba. I hope you enjoy your time here. Dylan, you are indeed still here. Kuba was wondering when I'm gonna play Friday Night Funkin'. Well, if you guys would like to see me play that, every week I put out a poll where you guys can vote on what I play. And if you're interested in that game, that can absolutely get added in, or you can just use the other option to express your option that I didn't do. As far as Scratch and Melody, I've never heard of that one. I'm not that great at rhythm games, but I'm absolutely up to doing a Friday Night Funkin' stream at some point. So stay tuned is basically the answer to both. But yes, welcome back? Question mark, Dylan J. BC's at all. I didn't notice you leave, but YouTube can be weird. YouTube's just like, no, you can't do that. Oh, speaking of no, I have commands. Feel free to use them. All of my commands start with an exclamation point. Just as a warning. Great Waluigi says, well, I'm over around about in the middle of the UK, knowing I'm never going to be able to go anywhere out of places I've become familiar with. Yeah, that's fair. I'm probably not going to be going very far from where I am. Kimo Sabe, thank you for lurking around. The joke there is that you're basically becoming a ghost. And if you do unlurk, it'll say that you appear out of nowhere. No! I don't know if uptime still works. Oh. It doesn't. That's how it doesn't work. That's how it works. I've been live for 30 minutes and 38 seconds, Dylan JBC's it all. I'll tell you about it. That command is broken. So I apologize.
Yes.
I will have to try and remember to fix it, but however... Yeah, sure.
You don't have enough memory in the memory card.
Commands, that's what they're there for. Yep, lurk is for you to be able to say, hey, I'm gonna be lurking around, and unlurk is just the inverse. It's, hey, I was coming out of being lurking around, and I'm here. I'm here. Tails, answering your 8-ball question that you didn't ask, Dylan, says that he is certain of whatever you asked.
That takes care of that trap.
Don't fix it, it's fine. Inspire Plush was asking for a hug from Tails. Who wouldn't want a hug from Tails?
I got it.
Mine!
Look, a shooting star.
What you doing there, Wave?
Making a wish. They say if you make a wish before it disappears, it'll come true.
How
I
old
wish
are
that
you?
I could hug
Grow
Tails
up.
for
You
real.
right, boss?
Alright, Star. Give me the power to beat it.
Yes.
Is this story longer than the last one? A little bit, not horribly. This is like this is a continuation sort of dealio. It's the other half of the story, and it has a lot
When
more.
life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back.
So it's more interesting to me, admittedly. And it is slightly longer because it does have the true final stage. Which we will absolutely be conquering. Yeah, Lemons is one of my favorite commands. That's Colleen O'Shaughnessy, voice of Tails, doing the famous line from Portal.
When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back.
It's one of my favorite non-canon Tails things.
My wish came true already.
Scapelli.
Yeah, Scapelli is a Vindo classic.
Yes.
I had to put that in here. Even though Vindo will probably never watch one of my streams, I had to put Scapelli in here for him, so that's why it's there.
No way I'm gonna lose.
As that's one of his favorite things, is just Scapelli. Time to fly! Yes, it is time to fly! Hey there, Leo! Welcome in. We're playing some Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. We've just started the Babylon Rogue story. Having finished the hero story. Oh. I just ran directly into a wall. How are you doing? Take that, wall! The Gigan device!
Yes.
I've died I've died 10 times. But yes, how are you doing, Leo? I hope you are doing well. Welcome in. Oh. Why am I hitting the walls so much? That's not gonna help me.
Oh yeah! This is happening!
Oh, yeah! This is happening! Another good audio drop. Alright, I'm in third. That's not horrible. I'd like to be a little bit in better position, but it's okay. And shortcut! Take that, wall!
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Yeah, I
When
just
life
crashed
gives you lemons,
directly into
don't
the
make
wall.
lemonade. Make life take the lemons back.
Oh boy. Come on! Gear change! Okay. I'll just take the rail grind here and not worry about that corner and take the shortcut. Because why not cheat? It's not cheating, it's a feature! Yoink! I'm glad you guys are enjoying the command system. That took a little bit of getting put together. Leo was saying yesterday they checkmated somebody in 4 moves. Very well done. Damn, man. That's a pretty sweet moveset there. I have a feeling you would absolutely hand my ass to me. I haven't played chess in the longest time. I was supposed to play against my boss at my new job the other day, but we didn't have time. There's not enough time. Fell for one of the classic blunders. Yeah, hey, sometimes there's a reason they're classic. Like, if it ain't broken, don't fix it sort of a deal. Hey there, Skull says, fucking gravity! Hey there, Skull, how are you doing today? It's called the Scholar's Mate, says Leo. Oops. Take that, Wolf. Nice. As I said, that's pretty cool.
When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back.
Oops. Come on, go, 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 go. Little bit of wall there. That's fine. Yes, friend of this channel, skull902 over there, does some amazing stuff. If you haven't already, go check him out. Skull was saying it's Ben at some point later today. I'm going to be doing another stream. In that case, let me give these beautiful people the link over to your channel so that they can check you out. Of course. Leo says they need to learn how to do openings. Yeah. Your starting moves are very, very important. Because obviously that's where you're starting from. Opening yourself up very carefully so that you have an advantage is very important. You don't want to open yourself up too much and let them right in. But it's definitely a 6 and 1/2 dozen any moment. Kimosabe was saying that they know I'm a tech guy, but had no access to my OpenFind 7 Wednesday. Yeah, that... I hope everything was okay with it. But certainly technology breaks. As a technician, that's literally my job, is to fix random tech that breaks. I'm not a humongous fan of Apple products, admittedly, but no judgment. You like what you like, but I'm personally an Android guy when it comes to phones. That's more open, easily, I can do a lot more stuff under the hood with it. But
security robot stole a meteorite on display. The robot is at large and is suspected to still be in the city area.
That's an arc.
902 and 922 912 anyone. That was a sequencing. Yeah, that would be the middle number in that sequence. I'm not immediately certain where you pulled that out of, but sure. Skull was saying not a fan of Apple products for the usual and extra reasons. I feel that. But again, if that's what you want to use, exactly. Like, I'm not gonna tell anybody, like, how dare you? But I wouldn't suggest it. If you have the choice, I would say get something. Do better, as Hive would put it. Oh, that's a perfect trick right there. No, I am not emulating this. This is coming right off of my Wii. I have my GameCube controller hooked up to an extender, and then that is, my Wii is hooked up to my capture card. So yeah, this is coming off of the real deal, baby! Oh. I hit the wrong button. Kimosabe was saying their mom and I went to the Apple store, and the guys that work there said that the charging is broken. I'm like, how? So Saturday I got yourself an iPhone 8 that should be on Amazon. Yeah. Oh, audio... Audio is picky. Audio is very picky. Thank you for letting me know. Let me actually force it to restart. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, the video quality, it's upscaled to 1920 by 1080, but it's definitely going to be indicative of the fact that the Wii can only handle standard definition. It's lemons! Lucky Tails, you need the S. Just lemon won't get you anything. Unfortunately. But yeah, thanks for the notice, Skull. My
life gives
my
you
setup
lemons,
isn't
don't
perfect,
make
but it's better than
lemonade.
it used to be.
Make life take the lemons back.
Wii component looks really good, but you gotta know how to convert it. Yeah. Right now I have it just through a simple component to HDMI converter that I got off of Amazon for Christmas. So it's just a standard upscale. Wrong button. Honestly, the video quality that you guys get is better than the one that I get, so... Take that as you will. Because I have everything dialed up to 11 for you guys. But yeah, what are you going to stream later today if you do? I might join you depending on what time you do it. Which stage in this game is my favorite? That's a good question. I haven't played this game in so long, I can't honestly say that. Yeah, exactly my thought, Skull. I'm just like, I'm not gonna spend anything too crazy. Especially not when my, I just had to get a new car, because my car died. For those of you unaware, that's why yesterday's stream was canceled, is my car died. Doing some Star Fox Adventures with Trip. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun. I'm sure I'll stop by and say hi and wish you luck. You guys gotta be getting close to the end of that game, don't you? Unless it's like a really long game, because I swear to heavens you guys have been playing that game for quite a while now. It's a pretty cool game, from what I've seen of it. Very puzzle-oriented. It's just kind of a cool game. 2 more streams to the end, only a 6-part. We just haven't gotten to do it more than once per month, save for December. Yeah, that's fair. I can't see... The camera kind of fucked me over there. Thanks, game. Storm just say the lemon stand, says Lucky Tails. Okay, you are
when life gives you
kind of
lemons,
using
don't
the
make
lemon
lemonade.
stand a little
Make
bit.
life take the lemons back.
I'm not gonna lie. It's okay. The commands are there for you to have fun with, but please be sure to mix it up a little bit, okay? Nothing too bad. Just something to make you aware of. Oops. I'll just throw that anywhere.
No!
No! Yes, I have commands. Feel free to use them. I actually have 2 new commands today at the request of Himosabe, which are emotional damage and noise. As for the no, you get credit for that one, Skull. So you get a free plug every time somebody uses no.
Emotional damage.
There's damage.
tasty!
Emotional damage.
That probably didn't stack very well, but... The command system is still a work in progress. Another
Emotional damage.
Command. Now we get to watch the cutscene we just watched from a different angle. It's so cool. I don't want to know where that fell out of.
What's that?
Like, that literally just popped out of her skirt. Like, I'm not trying to be weird here, but literally, it just appears from there. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. One of my top 5 favorite memes says, Leo, emotional damage. Yes, it's a good one. I thank you, Kimo Sabe, for the suggestion. Came from the same place for hammers, too. Yeah, the hammer space. Reach the goal in 3:42. Okay? That's all the time I've got. I've got 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Yes, no deaths. Ooh, perfect start. I didn't know if it was going to give me that or not. I thought I was going to get zapped. But I didn't. That's cool. Legit though, I think they portrayed her summoning hammers and X needs to be incorporated into the game. Yes! That she can just kind of like magically summon it to her. I like that, honestly. That she can just kind of like stick her hand out and manifest a hammer. Uh-oh. I'm gonna take the L here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Emotional damage.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You think you can win with that board?
Like the action God of War 4, says Leo. Yeah. It is... Her hammers are pretty freaking weird. If we're gonna get random invisibility, I think hammer summon isn't too much to ask for, you know? Yeah, I agree, even though I hit the wrong button. Which as usual, Skull, if you're looking to chat around and you're free, you're more than welcome to join into the stream. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you're more than welcome. And I can absolutely redirect people to your upcoming stream with Trip, if you have the link for that, the link to Hyrule. Yeah, it might as well. There's my... I got an email. Who's emailing me at this time of night? I have a link, but not a start time. Okay. Just like, share whatever you feel like. You can plug yourself all you darn well, please. You deserve it. Not that you're gonna get much audience out of me, because most of my audience already watches you. The thought is there. Whee! Yeah, feel free to just call me in DMs. I'll answer as soon as it rings through. Oops. Ah. Okay, let's push buttons. Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
It's been a day thus far.
Oh, jeez.
not terrible, not great. You know, just it's been Sunday.
Yep. Let me adjust the audio mix on my end because I can barely hear you. The chat or the folks on the stream can hear you fine, but I can't hear you worth shit.
Oops.
There we go.
Wase, and there he is.
There he is!
Hello.
So back to Star Fox Adventures with Trip?
Yep. Gonna be going through Dragon Rock today, and our final visit to any of the Force Point temples. So it should be an interesting one.
Yeah.
So all of them are, because it's one of my favorite games of all time. So.
Fair enough. Alright, there we go. Turn that way down. The Wii likes to be loud.
Really?
Yeah, it does, at least for me.
Not that I used mine, I guess, a whole lot, but it was used, so, I mean, I don't know how much the previous owners got out of it either, but, whenever I played on mine, it was well-mannered in that respect.
Well,
can you screen share?
Mine is definitely not as well-mannered. It's been through quite a lot, and this morning it didn't even want to read discs properly. It was just like, no!
Unfortunate.
Yeah. But I can hear it even through my headset going like, click, click,
No!
as it reads the disc.
And the only thing I can compare that to is the Dreamcast, but like everybody's Dreamcast makes loud noises.
Yep.
It's a defining feature of the console.
Yeah, we make a lot of noise. That's the Dreamcast slogan.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, the noisiest console around.
It was never its thinking. That's a Mandela effect. I don't know if you heard, but can you screen share?
Oh, poo! I can do that now, can't I? Let's...
Hey.
There you go. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah! This is happening!
Is Jason Griffith or
Yes.
one of the other actors?
It's
Cool.
Jason. I couldn't bring myself to have it be anybody else but Jason.
The only other person I can remember even saying is Ryan Drummond.
Yeah.
You'd have to shorten the clip. You'd have to cut out the "this is happening." But
Yeah. Yeah, I just figured stick with the original. I am doing.
Well, I don't know if
really bad.
Jaleel ever said it.
I don't know if I'm just like suddenly hitting my difficulty curve, but this game has given me no problem until right now.
Well, see, your problem is this is Sonic Rider Zero Gravity, and the racing game you should be practicing for is actually very different from this.
Oh, you are correct. I honestly should probably do something about that. Do you want to tell them about it, or do you want me to?
You know, I think I'll let you do it.
Okay,
And I'll just fill in if there's any gaps.
Yeah, so, because I don't remember the exact date, but skull902, myself, and a few other people are going to be doing a Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed stream coming up here soon. Hopefully going to be a lot of fun. We're all going to take a character and go up against each other as we race through the various tracks.
Yep. It's coming up on Valentine's Day.
That's what it was.
Tuesday, February 14th. We're going to do it in 2 parts. So there's going to be a daytime portion and a nighttime portion.
So that'll be
Lots
a
of
lot of fun. I'll be there. I hope you guys will be too. But stay tuned.
Yeah, buddy. I gotta figure out what the other couple of maps that I need to add to it are after splitting it into 2.
Yeah. I also am pretty sure I'm gonna finish that last year.
Oh, in this one?
Yes. Yeah. Big oof.
You think you can win with that board?
Yeah, I know I'm excited for that. I haven't played All-Stars Risky Transform in
When
a while,
life gives you
it's one of
lemons, don't
the
make
best
lemonade.
Sonic racing
Make
games
life
there
take
is,
the
in my
lemons
opinion.
back.
I haven't played it in ever. I did launch the game though for the purposes of just you know, having everything all nice and set up.
Yup.
I tried to do a free play, but the only keyboard control I could find was that the Q button is like the reverse angle button, which is cool and all, but like nothing was doing accelerate, so I was like, okay, I guess I
it's
just
up arrow.
Really?
Yeah,
The arrow keys?
I think
Huh.
so.
Weird.
Because I know it.
But yeah,
I'm assuming you tried WSAD.
yeah, no, I tried like all the letter keys, some of the numbers.
Yeah. When in doubt, check the options menu. You can configure it.
I think I did, is the thing. But the options, like when you click options, I don't think there's any control options, and the only control options are like when you're doing the separate like setup program,
Oh, yeah.
and they expect you to have a controller to be able to edit your options. So if there's no controller connected, then it'll be like, hey, nothing detected. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The configuration tool is not very well done, honestly.
I mean, it was simple and it worked. You know,
yeah.
as long as I can run the game, you know, the way that I prefer, you know, it's fine. Was able to do graphic settings, window, resolution, you know, all that sort of nice
All
technical
that fun
stuff. Yeah, VSync, am I right?
Yeah. No screen tearing here.
Oh, certainly. But when I was doing the sound options, though, I got a glimpse into the game's sense of humor, and I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah,
That,
the game has a really well done sense of humor.
Like, just to give everyone an idea, there's no master volume control. You have to do all the separate audio options individually. So I didn't have my headphones on when I was doing it. I just put it down to a number that I thought would be all right just for testing. But as I'm lowering the announcer's volume down, he's giving me like 4 or 5 different clips about not doing it.
Yup.
What are you doing? This is my only job. How could you?
Yep. He'll do that
And then-
to you.
And then with the audience volume, lower that down, and all I hear is boo.
Yeah. If you higher it up, they'll cheer at you too.
It's fun. I like that.
Yeah. If you lower it, they'll go boo, and if you raise it up, it's like yay! Woo!
Fun stuff.
It's a cool little game.
Oh yeah.
You could play as Danica Patrick if you wanted to.
Oh yeah. I'm
Get
sure
first
that's.
place.
I'm sure that's how everyone wants to play sorry, not Team Sonic. Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed is Danica Patrick.
Yep.
It's the dream for all gamers.
Yet another slightly reused cutscene. Gotta love them.
Well, it's got this game's version of Catch Me If You Can in it, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's been a while, Sonic the Hedgehog. Jet?
Yeah, I keep going back and forth. I don't know if it's better for me to have the Wii cast over in its native 720 or to have it upscale to 1080.
All right, Kirby. Hand over the arc.
I think as a general rule, 720 is a more natural upscale of 480p than 1080 is. So
Yeah.
that's what most recommend.
Yeah.
I'm the fastest thing in the universe, and today I'm gonna prove it. Ha!
I was just like, what? 1080 is better.
Not necessarily.
We can't stay here.
Looks like we'll have to do the reunion later. See ya, Jet. Hey, wait!
Whoops. Can't let you pass until you hand over that stone, little lady.
Amy has stones. Had to make that joke.
At least figurative ones if she wants to bonk that lug in the fucking face.
Yeah. We were talking about Amy's hammer a little while ago, actually. Yeah,
Sure
you were
were.
here for that.
In fact, I was the one that initiated the conversation.
Yeah. I was just like, wait, you were here for that. Yeah, because I asked where she pulled the stone out of, and you're just like, hammer space. Get your mind out of the gutter, Dylan.
So, naturally, of course, in the Babylon Rogue story, you play a level as Amy Rose.
Yeah, of course. You know, honorary Babylon Rogue member Amy Rose getting electrocuted.
Not gonna hold back.
Not gonna hold back if I ever get to start.
Okay, there we go. Sometimes the timings are all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
What you doing? Get your gear! Says Kimosabe. Yeah, I don't really know what was happening there, because I was doing the same thing that I usually do, which is I back up until the clock hits 2 seconds, and then I go forward, and that usually works just fine, but it
Not
didn't
on
want
this
to do
map.
any of it. Amy wants to be different, and I can't blame her.
Yeah, I forget. Oh wait, no, there's only 3 categories in the Riders games, and so I would have to imagine she's a speed character.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amy is speed.
Yeah, they usually make her a speed or an all-arounder.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just pure speed here. I don't think her stats are quite as strong as Sonic's. Like, she is definitely more of an all-around-esque character, but her skills are speed-based.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Certainly.
Well, I let go of the bumper, and it didn't, like, register that I'd let go. My Wii is acting weird today. I don't know what's wrong with it. And I don't honestly
surely
have
it's acting weird if it didn't want to read discs earlier today.
Yeah, it would not read the disc. It just spat it back out at me, because I think I've talked before that it will fling discs out at you.
Oh, right.
And it was just doing that all the day long. I threw in Sonic Rider Zero G, and it spun around for a second, and it just threw it right back in my chest. I don't know.
Had to have your catcher's glove all ready for it.
Yeah, basically. But I got it working. I think I figured it out. It's just some of the mechanisms in it are starting to wear out, honestly. Which makes sense. I've had the damn thing for freaking ever.
Well, you know, if you got a game bit screwdriver, you could always buy a Wii for parts and replace the drive if you really wish.
That's true. But having just had to buy a car, I don't exactly have money.
Yeah, it's not exactly on the priority list right now, but
yeah. Because I don't know if you heard me talking about it, but my car died.
I think I did see your Twitter page yesterday, and you were talking about it. And I was like, oh, geez, that's awful.
Yeah.
Especially now, it It's almost like Christmas, where a lot of the country's just getting a giant snowstorm again. So
yeah,
that's, you know.
we are getting hammered. The roads are actually closed to anything but emergency traffic. No unnecessary travel.
Yeah, we got it pretty bad a couple days ago. As far as I've seen, it hasn't been too bad since, but
yeah,
it was something.
Well, whatever you get, we get like a day or two later. So.
The roads are still slick, at least as of last night. So our salt trucks haven't quite gotten to it yet, as far as I'm aware.
Thankfully, out here, our plows and salt trucks go a little overboard, honestly. Because it's just like, yeah, we live in the middle of nowhere and we know it, so we're gonna make sure that the roads are just covered in sand.
It's part of the show, you know. You live in such a small town, you gotta make entertainment out of something.
This is true. How one of the local, more city-esque places, not too far from here, one of their big things during the summer is they have a little, like, sandbox sort of thing, but they fill it with ice shavings from the rink. From the ice rink, and it has a sign on it that says, "Yup, that's real snow."
Now something I'll say about this here. I wasn't a fan of this game's story, or the first ones.
Yeah. The story
or especially
is a
not
little
the sequels. But I did like this little part here where they just kind of they're like, oh well, I guess we're both screwed. Let's pal up.
Yeah.
For a little bit. It doesn't last as long as I think that it could have, though.
Yeah.
But it's nice while it lasts.
Yeah, I do like the idea that they would have had a moment where it's like, okay, yeah, we both have the similar goals. Let's actually work together.
What's that noise?
Laser! It looked at the tire, and then it blew up.
Take that, you son of an assembly line.
Yep. Blows up! Yeah, a lot of the storyline here really could have done with some more explanations.
For true.
Now this makes 2 of them.
It's like I get
that little
oh, go for it.
a little temple at the beginning of the Babylon story, and like near the end, though, is very pretty.
Oh yes, very much agree. The fully rendered cutscenes are really well done. I was talking about them later, or earlier when we started the game, and we got that nice opening cutscene.
Yeah. Of course, Storm, voiced by the ever legendary Dan Green.
Yep.
That was a pretty, that was a pretty good start line bit there. My buddy Rabbit sent me a video yesterday. Apparently, Dan Green on YouTube just does like Q&A sort of stuff. Like he does like, yeah. Apparently, there's like a series where he takes a question and answers it. And he answered a question about whether he misses his time at 4Kids or not, and I thought it was a very nice, wholesome video.
Yeah.
About that. He's very well spoken, and of course he's got that fucking smooth ass voice.
Yeah, he does have a very smooth voice.
Good storyteller.
Yes. He was a very good choice for the 4Kids era of Knuckles and Storm.
Oh, for sure. Not to mention his other roles.
Yes.
Such as...
Those are just the ones I recall off the top of my head.
Who could forget how legendary he was as Vector the Crocodile's grunts in like 2 of the Mario and Sonic Olympic games?
I forgot he did that.
And I don't know if he even ever said a full sentence.
Nice.
They didn't pay me enough to say a full sentence, Skull. Or that's Sonic's voice. What the fuck am I thinking? Sometimes I swear to God, I do random shit and I don't even know why.
That's just the voice you make jokes in.
That's true. It's a good voice for it, though.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why is that?
When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade.
Why is that,
make
Sonic?
life take the lemons
You're gonna
back.
have to figure that out yourself, Tails.
He would totally do something like that, though.
I can't keep solving all of your problems for you.
Come on. Yeah, he can't be bothered to do everything. Whee! Bye!
Speaking of things that are likable about this game, terribly surprisingly, considering this is a Sonic title after all, the music, man,
Yeah.
who would have ever thought?
The music slaps. I will absolutely agree with you there.
Oh boy.
Emotional damage.
People are having a lot of fun with commands, and I really like it. Because usually the commands don't get much attention, but today they're flying off the presses.
Manipulation is a fun little tool.
Yeah. It took me a while to figure out how to set it up, because I wanted to do something like trigger fire, but they don't do that over here on YouTube. So I had to research and find the current system that I used, which is called Sammy. And it works good enough.
Yeah, it's not something I've looked into because my streams are just far more straight-laced. But
Yeah.
if somebody can fit it into their theme, you know, like Brent's probably like a master class when it comes to that.
Oh yeah, Brent is... That's actually who I took the idea from for a command system, was Brent.
And he knows exactly what the hell he's doing, and it's really something to be admired from like a graphical and aesthetic theme sort of approach there.
Yeah.
He's got a really tight setup.
He does. Yeah, I've taken a few notes from Brent as far as like how I do the commands, but I had to adjust it a little bit so that it works in the system I use, because he uses trigger fire, which is a really nice hefty system.
Yeah, I think as far as I know, you're like the only person, at least that I can remember on YouTube, that's doing it. So
yeah, Sammy is still in beta, so
it's really impressive that you got it working here.
yeah. It didn't want to, but I made it. I didn't give it a choice.
You took it to the back alley and just started punching, and
Yeah.
it had to do your bidding after that, you know?
Yeah, basically. Sometimes people wonder why it takes me a minute to get it started up. I gotta punch some sense into it.
You know, sometimes it thinks about, you know, about refusing, and that just won't fly in
Emotional
this house.
damage.
Yeah. And one thing I do also love about this game is that when you use a gravity move, the music will get higher tempo and kind of change to more mystical.
Ah, I see. So they do kind of the generations boost thing.
Yeah. Which I think is a really nice feature. It just
Wait a
it makes
second.
it that much more impactful when you use the moves.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that mechanic was only in Green Hill and Sky Sanctuary in Generations. Come to think of it.
Yeah,
It's
it
weird.
wasn't very well used in Generations because it was there, it just wasn't everywhere.
It was just only in 2 levels. That's so weird.
Yeah. Sega does weird things. I think that sums up the entire history of the company right there, is they do weird shit.
And then again, like, you know, the middle of that game's story was also completely gutted too, so,
Yeah. Yeah, I hate, which I do hate when they do that, when they're like, okay, we'll give you a really nice wind-up and a really nice conclusion, but as far as, like, an actual story, forget about it.
There is a cutscene close to, like, the end of the game where Tails and Tails repeat information to you that they had already told you earlier in the game.
I know that scene,
Like-
and I hate it so much.
Like, wow, what was the point?
Yeah, because Tails
Thanks,
and
guys.
Tails tell you the tales of your previous adventures, and it's just like, yep, I played the game. I know
Like,
this shit.
You unlock the last area, and they're like, "Oh, Sonic, look, if you run around, it restores the area." It's like, yeah,
Duh!
I knew that from the first level. Thanks, guys. And you told me that before.
Yeah, they literally tell you that, like, back in Chemical Plant, where it's just like, hey, when you run through those stages, it starts restoring them. Maybe you should do more of that.
So
And then
silly.
it's finally, like, settling into its own as you unlock the last stage, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, that is true. And it's like, oh gee, thanks. I don't know.
Couldn't have had like more of those reminiscing cutscenes that they do after Green Hill and and Chemical
those
Plant.
I love.
Like,
When they're like
like-
just reminiscing in the fact of previous adventures. I think that was supposed to be the mood for the whole game, really.
it wouldn't have really been a proper middle to the story, but it at least would have been more than, "Oh, hey, Sonic, here's information you already knew."
Yeah. Like, I'm taking what I could reasonably get from Sega out of that. Like, I'm not gonna ask for too much.
Yeah, apparently, like, they had the whole thing written, too, and Sega was just like, we're just gonna, you know, beginning and end, that's it.
Yup.
Which is, personally, like, my thoughts on the Pontac Graph combo in terms of writing was that they were good in colors for, you know, what they were assigned. They were hired to write like a lighthearted Saturday morning cartoon story for a Sonic game, and quite frankly, I think that it worked in colors very well.
It did.
And then in Generations, I assume that they did the same thing, but Sega cut most of the content, and then after that, they just weren't into it.
Yeah, like, Pontac and Graph, they had some pretty good creations, I'll give them that. And Colors was absolutely, like, that was their bread and butter game right there. They really kind of peaked out at Colors, and then they tried to do the same thing with Generations, and I think you're right that most of it got cut. And then they just kind of stopped trying?
Yeah, and that's what I'm assuming, is that what happened with Generations just sucked the motivation out of them. Because then, you know, Lost World's story was terrible, and...
Oh god. Lost World was rough. Though, admittedly, it's one of my favorite characterizations of Tails.
What?
Yes, he's a sassy little dude, and I love it.
But it's for all the wrong reasons.
I know, but it's one of those things where it's so bad that it's good.
Okay, alright, I see you're getting ironic enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, like, I don't mean, like, a serious Tails characterization. Like, no, duh. But I mean, like, for the irony and just the sheer absurdity of it, I do kind of have a soft spot in my heart for that Tails, because he's just so sassy.
Like, yeah, you had me raising my eyebrow, like, the way I would if somebody told me that...
That was intentional.
Like if somebody told me, yeah, you know, Amy's characterization in most of Sonic X is just really the way that she should be written.
Yeah.
And if that comment wasn't a joke, I would be like, sir.
Yeah, you
or madam,
what?
or or whatever. You know, excuse me.
Yes.
Let me just write you a 50,000 word essay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you there. Like, there are definitely parts about that. Like, as I said, that's not like my favorite Tails for the fact of his true character, but it is my favorite like ironic Tails.
I see. Spidey said earlier in relation to Sonic Generations, hey, did you know you can play the game?
I mean, basically.
That's
hey,
that's
Sonic,
Elmo
did you know
Chow's character
you're
in
supposed to
a.
play this game?
Yeah, that's Elmo Chow's character in a nutshell.
Yeah. Which I know this is such a little thing, but I am so freaking glad that they let the end be your guide in Frontiers rather than bringing in Omochao again for a guidance position. Because it's just so much more natural to me.
And Omochao would not have fit that game's tone whatsoever, so
Yeah. But I could see Sega doing something like that. They've done it before. Where they're just like, and here's a tone break.
I'm not about to deny that.
Did I make it? Yes! I barely made
Hey.
it! Yeah, Skull was totally about to write me a 400-page document on just how wrong I was.
I was gearing up into debate mode about how Lost World's Tales was not good characterization, but then he cleared it up.
Yeah. Like, as I said, true characterization, yeah, it's bullshit. Tails would never gloat about his abilities. That's just not him. But I also do kind of ironically love that.
I can see Tails being like a little proud of himself, but I think the thing that gets me is how he starts getting mad at Sonic for what, like, with the way that the game is presented. For literally no reason.
Yeah, that is a little outlandish.
With what they know about the situation at the time, there's no reason for him to just suddenly be like, you trust Eggman more than me.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
Well, yeah, and like, Sonic's explanation of it is really, like, spot on, where he's just like, he's the idiot who built the machine, he knows how to fix it best. Like, yes, Tails is a genius, but that doesn't mean that in a situation like this, where we need a rapid response sort of solution, that it's not more effective to go straight to the source.
It's like, you know, they don't know, you know?
Yeah. And as I said, like, though I do enjoy it for the irony fact, when he explains to Sonic about repairing the tornado, when Sonic is just like, oh, hey, are we ready to go? And then gets frickin' lectured.
Yeah. I don't get it.
As I said, I love it for the irony, but as far as, like, proper Tails characterization, no!
Absolutely not.
But I would take that Tails over Force's Tails any day of the week.
Yeah. Yeah. How long was he hiding in the broom closet?
In there! Where he was just about, like, 30 minutes ago.
I only noticed, I think, on one of Brent's streams, but I really like the texturing that Eggman's jacket gets, because it's usually like, they usually sort of texture it like it's a PVC or maybe like a leather jacket,
yeah,
or something. But like this one comes across more like it's a wool or something.
Yeah, I do honestly really like the attention to detail there.
There's some really nice texturing. This is also like one of the first games where they got particularly detailed with texturing up the gloves,
Yeah.
which I thought was a nice touch.
It is. The gloves, the Arcs of the Cosmos are also decently detailed. I feel like they just spent a lot of time building the textural models, and I do enjoy it.
Yeah, you know, for something that's on the Wii and the PlayStation 2, like this is pretty nice attention to detail with some stuff.
Well, even look at their goggles. The reflection off of them is much better done in this game than it was even in the original Sonic Riders.
Yeah, and I think I saw Sonic had a bit of a fur texture going on too.
Yeah, he does. Especially in the
which-
pre-rendered cutscenes, there is a little bit of a hint of some like HD features trying to happen.
Yeah, like they just thinking about the games in between, and I don't think they had done that since SA1 on Dreamcast. So that was a pretty neat detail.
Yeah. Yes, victory, Kimosabe. Thank you for the Scapelli.
Pelly.
Let me skip. Yes!
Hey.
The real Jet the Hawk, aka Dizzy Dennis, taught me how to do that.
Yeah.
So you said you've got 2 more streams of Star Fox Adventures to go?
Yeah, we've been doing like 2 of the main objectives per stream, so you know, it's a pretty long game by 6th gen standards. It's like an 8-hour or so game, but
Yeah.
you know, I think it keeps the streams nice and compact to just do like 2 objectives. You know, still decent gameplay time, but also not overstaying its welcome, I guess.
Yeah.
So we got Dragon Rock, the next area that we're going to, the Ocean Force Point Temple, and then Endgame on the next stream.
Nice. Yeah, I've never played that game. Admittedly, I should look into it because it looks pretty neat.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, and said that, you know, many times before.
Yeah, I was just like, I kind of figured that because you'll absolutely, and you have every right to, but you'll absolutely go off on tangents on the stream and be like, this is my favorite game.
And I just can't help it.
No,
you
I
know,
can't blame you. It looks like a really fun time.
One of the most important games to my entire gamerdom, you know.
Yeah, it's like me with Sonic 3 and Knuckles for my Sonic games. It's like that was the biggest one for me. So I will always drool over the 90s era graphics.
Yeah, buddy.
You
God,
all
what
saw
else
it, the
was I-
jet slipped!
God, what was that? I was gonna mention something else. Oh yeah, if you like Ocarina of Time is what most people compare
Yeah,
it to. or
Ocarina
like
of
Majora's
Time
Mask.
I had a lot of fun with.
Yeah, then I would give it a recommendation. See if you like Star Fox Adventures.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly, just for the sake of it, since Dylan brought it up, I'm gonna see how much people are selling it for on eBay right now.
Who knows?
Star Fox Adventures.
I don't know how hot of a grab that is.
For a second, I was like blown away. It was like $15.50, but then it's a bid. And the shipping is $8.10. So
yeah, there's your catch.
all right, let's see. Buy it now. Well, we got one with the case. $32, $5.65 for the shipping, which, considering how people price gouge retro games, isn't actually that bad.
Yeah. Something I might look into later.
Got someone selling like a bunch of games. So this is like a big old GameCube haul here. Check out the price ranges on this. $7 is the cheapest game. The most expensive one in this person's list is $340.
Hot damn!
I legitimate.
More range?
I legitimately wonder what the expensive one is.
Fuck if I know.
Oh man.
$300. That must be like freaking mint condition, limited release. Like, that's gotta be pretty freaking nice to be worth that.
Either that or just a really rare game.
Yeah.
Well, in this person's lot, Star Fox Adventures is $45, with $350 shipping.
Yeah.
They did also have WrestleMania 19 in here. That's a game I've been meaning to get. That one's $19.50. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Heroes I paid like $25 for, and Riders was like 18 or something dumb like that. I don't remember.
Oh yeah,
Neither
if
of
you
them were
can,
really that expensive.
if you can find it locally, you're more than likely gonna get a better deal than, you know, on eBay. But you know, just in case, from what I'm seeing, Star Fox Adventures sells around like 35 to 40, maybe like 30 at the cheapest. So that's not too bad, honestly. That's actually pretty good.
No way I'm gonna lose.
What do you mean, no way you're gonna lose? You've lost twice.
Yeah, Jet, you idiot.
I call bullshit.
See, this is why Jet the Hawk is one of the worst characters in Sonic.
Don't let Dennis hear you say that.
Well, you know, he hates Ray the Flying Squirrel, so I think that we can just disregard Dennis's opinion on Sonic here.
That's fair. That's fair. You guys kind of have that figured out. You get to hate on Jet, well, he gets to hate on Ray. You kind of even yourselves out.
I don't know if I've made hating Jet the Hawk a running gag on my channel or anything of the sort, but
not really, but it does occur every now and again. Not as much as he picks on Ray. That's for sure.
Oh no, and the vitriol that he has for Ray is man, it's something, or at least the vitriol he pretends to have for Ray.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's a bit or if he seriously like detests.
Yeah, I did call Jet Duolingo bird, or
Yes.
sorry, Duolingo, or no, it's a linguo. Right?
Duolingo is what you're trying to say.
Oh, is it not linguo?
No, it's Duolingo.
Huh.
It's literally for two
my
languages.
my brain just added an extra U to the word there for some reason.
Fair enough. But yeah, I'm just like, it's Duolingo so that because it's a platform to teach you a second language.
Right. And lingo is just, you know, it's a word for speak.
Yes.
So like it. Why did I
speak?
Yeah, I did.
It's fine.
That does remind me though of a GSN game show called Lingo. That was pretty good. If you like game shows,
I
would
love
recommend.
game shows.
Just watch the Chuck Woolery version. The Bill Engvall version that they did later wasn't very good.
Yeah. Sometimes somebody tries to take over for a game show and it just doesn't work.
You know, I guess like the original series ended, and then a few years later they were like, let's bring it back. I don't know if they changed the rules significantly, but I just remember the presentation just wasn't nearly as, like, you know.
Like, I know, fuck me. I know I haven't watched Jeopardy since Alex Trebek unfortunately passed away.
I think that Jeopardy is still, like, nominally the same show.
Yeah, it is. That I
like,
will fully admit is because, like, I really loved the way that Alex did the show.
Yeah, he was good, but I think I haven't seen the other a permanent host, but I think Ken does a good job.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Honestly, but for a while it was just kind of like a grief reminder.
Yeah, I see.
Cause that was one of the celebrity losses I took really hard.
Big Jeopardy fan, eh?
Yes, we watched it every single week. We played right along at home, so.
Oh yeah, then, dude, if you're watching Jeopardy and not trying to answer the questions for yourself, then what are you even watching for?
Yeah, exactly. See if you can do better than the contestants.
Yeah, I remember watching an episode with Josh once, and they had a hockey category.
Oh. Yep.
I just kind of showed off by answering all the questions correctly.
One day, I don't remember when it was, but several years ago, there was one that had a category about computing history. And I absolutely nailed that category.
And I gotta imagine you'd destroy that one.
Yeah. I think I got one question out of it wrong, and I looked it up because I'm just like, that's not right, and I was right, and they actually changed the ruling about it halfway through the show.
Oh.
It was one of those weird cases where it's like, hey, we were actually wrong.
Yeah. I surprised myself with the hockey one, though.
Yeah.
A lot of it was basic stuff, but not that I remember all the questions, but I think there were some of them in there that could be tricky.
Yeah, they're same idea with the computing history. It was mostly like well-known stuff, like Tim Berners-Lee being the inventor of the World Wide Web, but it's still something that was very much up my alley, and there were a few niche questions that were like, okay, you've got to know your shit to know this. And then I do remember the one day that they had a Sonic question on it. And I was geeking out so hard. I was like, Sonic the Hedgehog!
This video game hero is followed around by his friend Tails.
Yeah.
Who is Gilbert?
Well,
that is so fundamentally wrong.
Oh yeah! This is happening!
I won't lie, sometimes the fun of Jeopardy is the pain of the devoutly wrong answers. Like the people who just mash the buzzer and then they get called on and they're like, fuck, I don't know the answer, I gotta say something. It can be a lot of fun when they're just like, oh, this completely random, unrelated thing.
I can't remember what it was, but I do remember watching like John.
I really wish I had a power character so that I could take the fucking shortcut!
Oof. There was a pretty mimetic wrong answer in there, but I can't remember what it was or what the question was. Now that disappoints me.
Might have an echo here for a second. There we go. My audio was acting up again. Knock it off!
Yeah.
There you go. Now I can hear you. For a minute, it sounded like
when
you were
life
3
gives you
rooms
lemons,
over.
don't make lemonade. Make
Weird.
life take the lemons back.
I'll love to see that on
It
playback.
wasn't you. My headphones do that every now and again.
Weird.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
My personal favorite game show, though, if we're gonna go continue this discussion, is The Weakest Link, or at least like.
Oh yeah, that's a great show.
The new versions, I haven't seen like a full episode of them, but I've seen like some stuff, and maybe it is just the rose-tinted glasses. I remember seeing like the Australian version's intro, and I was like, why is the host so obnoxious? That's not what The Weakest Link is supposed to be.
Yeah, the host is a little bit on the obnoxious side. But to be fair, that's how I got introduced to the show, so it doesn't bother me as much, because it just seems like it's part of the flair of the show.
Yeah, like,
Is that
Modern Weakest Link... Well, it's not so much the picking on, like, that's an integral part of it, but just like the energy of the Modern Weakest Link is just off, I think.
Yeah.
In comparison to how I think it should be, you know?
Yeah, one of my favorite all-time game shows this was when I was little. They don't do it anymore, and I really wish they'd come back with it. Was on the Game Show Network. They had this show called Family Game Night, and it was life-sized versions of Hasbro games, and it was freaking cool.
Oh yeah, I heard of that. I don't think I ever saw one, but I knew that was a thing.
Yeah.
Of course, also got to give a big shout out. Speaking of, you know, game show hosts that died in recent memory, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The Regis version.
Yeah.
My goodness. What a show.
Yeah. That hilariously. Last time I had a decently major surgery, that's what I woke up to was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
How long
is that your final answer?
How long is this gonna go on? Well, until I finish the game. I don't know how much time that's gonna take.
And what was it with the BBC, or wait, no, I don't think Millionaire was BBC, but with British game shows in the late 90s and early 2000s, with their amazing presentations and also really good music.
Yeah, you have a point.
They were just like, you know, I think I'm gonna create the 2 best game shows of all time.
Yep. I know, a little while ago I started watching, Total Wipeout, which is the British version of Wipeout, and it's
yes.
hilarious. It doesn't have quite the same flair as the original Wipeout did, but nothing
I
really
think I think I saw an episode of the British version with Josh, and it was like, you know, the obstacle course is still fun, but like it's missing something from like the American presentation.
Yeah, and there aren't as many like hard, well, I guess hard hitting's the wrong word, but as many like close to the heart jokes as there was in the American, because there was always jokes about their big red ballsy mascot.
Yeah, like the original was like far more comedic than like the British version was presenting itself as.
Maybe they had good reason to hide that away. Sorry, Skull, go.
Like we were getting like detailed backstories that were all dramatic about like the contestants, and it was just like, bro, this is Wipeout. It's supposed to be like wacky, you know.
Right! Yes, that's one thing that I remember hating about Total Wipeout is I would have to fast forward through like the first 10-15 minutes of it because they'd be like, here's so-and-so from such and such, and this is their entire life story. I'm just like, I don't
America's
care,
Got
I just
Talent,
want to
like...
get them. I just want to see them fail at this course.
Yeah.
How is that thing still flying? Eggman!
Sometimes I would watch Wipeout, or like specifically the final Wipeout segment of the show, and just like look at one of the obstacles and just be like, man, I would love to take a dive off of that into the pool.
Yeah! Some of their obstacles are honestly like, they look like a lot of fun.
For real though.
Like, one of these days, I really should consider, I own all 3 Wipeout games for the Wii. So I should probably play them at some point in time.
Oh boy. A game show tie-in
sale.
game for the Wii. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Another obstacle course show I really liked. I don't think I don't think I ever saw the NBC American version, but one of my favorites on G4 was Ninja Warrior.
Oh,
or
yes!
if we're going by its Japanese name, then Sasuke. But like it's just like some of the most impressive athletics you'll ever see.
Yeah.
One of the first
Ninja Warrior, I used to watch a lot of that until somebody finally climbed Mount Midoriyama, and then it kind of lost its flair, because it's like, okay, and now everybody's doing it.
Yeah, like, I think part of the allure, when I was watching on G4, like, back in the mid to late 2000s, was, like, at that time, only one person had ever successfully completed all the courses. So, it was definitely about, like, oh man, who will be the second? You know, it's been so long since the first one.
And that's definitely the same sort of flair that got me into American Ninja Warrior, is that nobody for the longest time was able to even make it halfway through Midoriyama, and then when the first person finally did it, it was like, oh my god, you know, jaws drop sort of thing, and we were waiting for the second occurrence, and then like suddenly everybody's doing it, and it's like, oh. Well, that sucks.
Oof.
You know?
Yeah, it was one of the first subtitled shows I ever watched, and well, and I suppose like it was subtitled in the way that like when the people were going on the course, they used the Japanese commentary, but like the in-betweens were still narrated in English. So like I guess it's sort of halfsies the way that G4 did it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, so it's a half dub, half sub.
Yeah.
It's a very weird way of doing it, but I guess it works.
Yeah. It's like how modern dubs of anime, for whatever reason, don't dub the theme songs, you know?
Yeah.
Which I think is a crying shame.
It is a little bit of a shame. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, I do like the Japanese version of the Sonic X theme more than I do the American, but Gotta Go Fast
well, I mean, those
is
are just
a banger.
Those are two different songs entirely, though. You know what I mean? Like, there was a good while there in like the late 2000s where I think they had it kind of, you know, they had like the more script accuracy than they did like earlier in the decade, but also they would translate and sing the theme songs from the Japanese show into English.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah,
Though I do love I do love the original theme song era for dubs, but you know, if we're modernizing it, I guess, you know, and you got to have the original theme song in there. I just think that it showed a certain level of effort, you know, to dub the theme song.
Yeah. I would have to agree with you there. It certainly shows that they care if they take the time to properly translate over the theme.
Yeah. And like, it's not that the Japanese production companies don't expect you to do that anyway, because other languages still dub over the theme songs.
Yeah.
It's just for whatever reason that's just not a thing in English anymore, and it's kind of sad.
All right, bring it on.
Us filthy Americans don't get the privilege.
Sad days.
Indeed.
Oh man, your deaths had their silver anniversary.
Yeah.
I'm still here, by the way.
Well,
I
I'm
appreciate
glad that
you.
you're here, Ultimate Slayer Plush. I hope you're having fun.
Chia, buddy.
I hate how not only is this a race, but you have to be in first several times over to hit Abyss. And it's such a pain in the ass, because the other riders will almost always be faster than you. Even though you're supposedly the fastest thing alive.
Well, see, he's on a board, so the playing field is even.
There. Just drop the board, you dumb fuck.
You know, don't you think that your friends should be helping you? You know.
Yes.
Or well, I suppose the Babylons aren't your friends, but
Yeah, like,
I think they understand the
rogues I
seriousness of the
understand,
situation.
But Tails should be helping me.
Come on, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, if you're here.
I don't know. I know all 3 Babylon rogues are here, and I know Tails is here because I saw him.
I can't see. So many of the heads on the map right now are stacking over each other.
I was just looking at that. Like, they're all stacked right up on each other, so I can't tell who's who.
Sonic, Tails, and Jet are like the only ones that are coming through.
Yeah, there's somebody hidden. I think that would have to be Storm or Wave being hidden behind.
I did briefly see Knuckles.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate that this level takes control away from you as far as the gravity dive. Alright, I'm gonna start over again.
I see you are on a time limit.
Yeah, you are. You've got a flat 5-minute time limit.
Gross.
Yeah. And it's, as I said, that's one of the things I hate about this level is everybody is overpowered except for you. And you have to hit this guy 3 times in a row, once per lap. And if you don't do it basically perfectly, you're gonna run out of time. And you can't just hit him willy-nilly, you have to let the game let you hit him. Like, my hands were completely off the controller there when it went into gravity dive mode. Which I'm just like, can I please control my own gravity dives? I've been able to do it this whole damn time.
Vinny did this one, didn't he? He must have.
Yeah, he did this. As part of the Hedgehog, at very least.
I'm trying to remember if I was. I know I saw him play the original Riders.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Free Riders, I saw him play that, but I don't know if I ever attended with him on one of these.
Yeah. Like, I remember watching some of it and that he also had some issues with Abyss, but I don't remember it that well because there's not enough memory in my memory card.
It sure looks like a boss to have problems with.
Yeah. Perfect. Go. Yoink.
You got this, Sornock.
Thanks.
Sornock the head harb.
Gotta go sorta fast. Oh crap. Jet!
Gotta go sorta?
Wait, no, that
gotta go right now?
My boy! What the fuck are you thinking?
Come on, guys. Come on.
Like, if you're gonna hit Abyss, that's fine, but at least do damage.
Yeah.
Yes! Okay, I should be okay. Final lap, alright. I just need to hit him a couple more times and then I'm good.
Let's go.
Blows up! Tails, get out from behind me.
Out of my way. Out of my way. Don't you see I want to kick his butt?
Alright, come on, grab dive. Yes! Alright, ow. That's not gonna help. If anything, at least the music in this level does also really slap.
Sure do.
I think I got him. Yes!
Hey, there you go.
Take that, Abyss.
Yeah, you butt cheese.
First place. Yeah, Tails
Okay,
was
Amy
right
wasn't there.
behind me. So no Amy. Unfortunately.
Jet, of course, being one of the slowest.
Yeah, that's fair, I suppose.
It's interesting to know that like when you are racing against him, he's usually one of the last.
Yeah.
Weird that way.
It is indeed.
So are you okay with all this?
Well, much as I'll miss the vastness of space, this world still has its charm.
I kinda don't have a choice! I almost blew up the world!
So we're related to like genies and aliens. We're the weirdest things of all time.
They are, though! Their backstory is so freaking confusing! Like, pick one!
I wonder what those meteors really were. They had some programming that made them try to gather up the other units. Yeah? It activated when Eggman found the first piece and put it
I also
in
liked
all the robots
these little bits with them just palling around in the little air car.
Yeah, I do really like that.
That's what happened.
The way it feels is so friendly.
It is! And I also do, I know this is a small detail coming from a Tails fan, but I love that Tails is the one driving.
Well, I mean, of course he is.
Was a warning for people to stay away
Think they're gonna try, trust Knuckles with it? He's an idiot. He can't drive.
I can't believe they were the descendants of aliens.
And genies!
They disconnected their engine unit and left it in orbit, hoping that someday it would fall back down to the surface. Every time they saw a shooting star.
So are they still in the future? Says Spider Plush. I mean, that's kind of confusing answer, because yes, in the sense that this is futuristic still, but no in the fact that this is like 2008 game, so it's in the past. It's the future past! It's Back to the Future all over again!
Material explicitly says that these games take place in the future, so I think we can just assume that this is like some alternate timeline.
Yeah. That is fair.
It's the present in an alternate universe.
I love these rendered cutscenes. They honestly do. They went so hard with them, and I'm so glad they did.
Yeah, buddy.
So 26 studs is the final number. Let the credits roll. And start winding down and call this a stream. Skull, if you want to get your link over to where you guys will be doing Star Fox Adventures, I'll be sure to send everybody who might be interested your way.
Oh, sure. Here, at some indeterminate time today, my buddy Trip will be playing Star Fox Adventures over on my channel with me. The link is there. Again, we have no idea when we're going on, but you know, just just for just for the convenience of having the link, there it is.
Yep. But yeah, make sure to check skull902 out. Great guy, and he'll be having some fun with Trip later in Star Fox Adventures. Devin Smith, welcome in. You caught us as we finished the game, so we're just gonna kind of chill out and relax for a few minutes. This is the period of time where I just kind of let the stream wind down, take any questions, comments, concerns, that sort of thing from you folks in the audience. It's a habit I learned from Skull, actually. Kind of his Q&A session equivalent over here. And if there's nothing to say, then we'll just call it a stream.
Yeah, you know, you and Trip both, like, I'm doing one of these at the end because Skull does it, and I'm like, excuse me? I appreciate the like, for this sort of thing, and being cited as an inspiration, but, man, It surprises me every time, but thank you.
Yeah, I take a lot of inspiration from a lot of different people, you certainly being one of them.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Of course. Like, my most recent stream layout with the actual, like, nice background that is related to the game is something I adopted from Brent, obviously.
Oh, of course.
The chat layout is of my own design, as is my, my profile image. That was kind of a self-decision. I thought about trying to make a knockoff meme beam machine, or mean memes machine, or whatever the fuck Brent calls it, but I thought that'd be overstepping a little too far, so I just kind of shoved my memes in the bottom right.
Whatever works.
Yeah. Plus, I was being lazy. I don't feel like it.
Mean meme machine, okay.
Yeah, the mean meme machine. There we go. I knew it was a pun on the mean bean machine, which, though I suck at it, maybe one day we'll play that over here.
Oh,
I remember when Vindo did that for Year the Hedgehog, he pretended like Robotnik had taken over his stream so that he could get out of it.
Oh, really?
Yes!
Interesting.
Yep. Because he played like maybe 30 minutes of it, and then he was like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh, geez, this is extremely hard. Oops. Oh man, the game broke for real.
Yep, basically.
You unlocked everything!
Yes! Everything! Alright. Let's get some background music going here, and I will switch to the, to the end screen, because I probably ought to do that, eh? Let's reconnect.
Sorry, the lag or the stream ended.
They can't hear us right now. Okay, people, we're back! Sorry about that. My OBS crashed.
Should be back.
I'm
seeing no, it's a lag.
I have to use the right command, obviously.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
There it goes. Alright, so, folks, as I was trying to say before my OBS so rudely interrupted me, this is that point in the stream where I tell you the same thing every YouTuber on the planet will tell you to do, which is be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, turn on notifications, stay in the loop, and join me next time if you had fun. But this is a little bit of the stream where I take your comments, questions, concerns, and otherwise, and, if we don't have anything to talk about, then we will call it a stream.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Why can't I hear you? Hold on a second, Skull.
Hello.
Hello, there you are. Okay. It's like the chat could hear you, but I couldn't. Everything's breaking.
Well, smash that thumbs button. Oh boy. Here says, I've maniafied a Mean Bean Machine Robotnik's mugshots and started on Scratch and Grounder's mugshots. Although they're basically...
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Will look well on the sprites.
Yeah.
Well.
The mugshots in Mean Bean Machine are really... they're kind of creepy, to be honest with you.
They're, interesting from what I remember seeing.
Yeah. That is for sure.
Smash that thumbs button.
Lucky Tails, yes, everything was breaking!
Now and forevermore. Shall break. Goodness gracious.
Yes, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Well, I hope you
Indeed,
have a
will
lot
do.
of fun in your stream later on today, Skull.
I hope that you had fun here today.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. We've now finished another Sonic Riders game. I do not own Free Riders, so don't ask.
And honestly, why would you want to?
I'm pretty sure
Aside
I would...
from maybe collector's sake, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I think, honestly, like, Vindo just got it for the sake of the laughs.
When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life
would
take
certainly
the
never
lemons
want to play
back.
it.
No! I still don't... I give him a lot of credit for actually having the gusto to see that game all the way through. Because I didn't think he would, honestly.
Did he beat all of it?
Yes, he did.
Oh, wow.
Because he got challenged to go back to it at some point in time, and he did it. That was, like, right after when he did the, Chili Dog G Fuel stream.
Oh, man, I thought that, he still had, like, 1 or 2 stories to go.
No, I think he did it all.
Huh. Interesting.
Great Waluigi was saying, I made Robotnik have the red eyes as his AOSTH version had, so he looks more close to that version than the original. Same with Scratch and Grounder in a way. Yeah, I mean, Mean Bean Machine was kind of like a weird middle ground between AOSTH, Sad AM, and the Archie comics of the time. Like, they were trying to resemble all three all at once, and it didn't work very well, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I don't remember it exactly, but I do remember it was certainly a style.
Yeah. Kimosabe says, great stream, Dylan. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed.
Cheer, buddy.
But with that said, it is 5 o'clock. I should probably eat. So, I think I'm going to call this a stream. Thank you so much, Skull, for coming along and joining in. I appreciate it muchly.
No problem. I just figured it was something to do while I'm kind of waiting to, get my own setup.
Yeah, and I'll be sure to pop over there and say hi. If any of you folks are free at the time, the link is up there. Please be warned that he doesn't know when him and Trip are going to start adventuring through the Star Fox realms, but when they do, it'll be at that link that's pinned in the chat. But with that being said, I've been Dylan Bradley.
I've been skull902. We'll try to do it, like, I'm gonna shoot for, like, sometime within the next 2 hours. Just, if you intend to watch, just keep the link open somewhere and,
yeah,
hopefully it starts playing randomly and then you get spooked by it, and,
Either that, or you could just follow or subscribe to Skull902 and ring that notification bell so that you'll get a notification when he goes live.
Thanks for the plug.
You're welcome. With that being said, what you see is what you get. Just a guy who loves Tails. I'll catch you guys next week. Thanks so much for joining me. See you next time. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye!